The tipping point is an interactive textile piece that changes color on approach. This piece aims to draw attention to the crucial time we are living through in history that will decide the future of our Great Barrier Reef. Climate data tells us that as of today, approximately half of the Great Barrier Reef has been bleached as a consequence of climate change. The intention of this design is to communicate a warning and call to action that if we continue to exploit our natural surroundings as we have been, we will be past the tipping point and risk losing the Great Barrier Reef entirely before the end of this century. The tipping point visually represents both climate data and the physical color bleaching event that occurs when coral dies. At a distance, the textile appears completely colorful, representing a vibrant, healthy reef. As the user approaches the textile, it starts to bleach, with the intensity dependent on how close the user is to the textile. After the textile has bleached completely, it begins a forced regeneration process, ultimately ignoring the user interaction until it has been restored to its original color, providing a message of hope for the future. This piece is made from recycled scrap yarn and discarded mill ends, which have been hand-dyed with thermochromic pigment, a dye which changes color when heat is applied. To facilitate the color change, heating wire is intertwined with the thermochromic yarn using traditional textile techniques such as hand embroidery, punch needling, crocheting, and latch hooking, all with the intention of creating organically shaped and textured elements that represent the reef. The interaction is controlled by a proximity sensor, which detects how close a user is to the textile. The proximity sensor then sends the data to a microprocessor, which controls a power relay, switching the heating wires on or off depending on where the user stands in relation to the piece. The goal of this piece is to educate through art by providing climate data in an accessible, interactive, and visually interesting medium, while also providing a direct demonstration of what is happening to our reef and how important it is that we reverse the tipping point and preserve one of our most beloved natural wonders before it's too late.